Hello viewers, I'm Dr. Monish Naidu and welcome to my channel Dr. Naidu's Dental Line. Today I'll be speaking to you about a topic which is why do some children have the habit of sucking their thumb and what can you do about it? So basically what is a habit? A habit is a repetitive act which with a sufficient frequency and it has got a psychological angle attached to it. There are three aspects in a habit that you need to look into. The first one is the duration of the habit. That is for how long a period this habit is carried out. Like for example, number of hours in a day, in a week, in a month or in a year. Second is the frequency of the habit. How many times in a day, how many times in a month or a year. And last and the most important is the intensity of the habit. Intensity is basically the force or the vigor with which this habit is carried out. And this is, bear in mind, this is very important because as the child is growing in age, the strength of the muscles, they will keep increasing and that will bring about the vigor increase as the age progresses. So should you be concerned about this thumb sucking habit or it's fine? The answer is no and yes. So let's look into the no aspect. Now the sucking of act is basically also called as suckling and that is started already in the womb of the child. And when a child takes birth, he sucks milk to fulfill his nutritional demands from the mother, and after the age of 6 months to about a year, the child is then slowly transformed into a bottle feeding through the sucking of the nipple, where you will intake the milk and the water, and after a year or year and a half, then slowly into a spoon and glass modality where the child can take milk or water through the spoon from a glass and slowly directly drink from a glass. So this is the normal general progression from suckling to intake, regular intake of water or milk. So parents must have noticed that their child is sucking the thumb even in between the feeds. So many are concerned that why do they do that? Especially while sleeping. Now there are some reasons that are attributed to this. So one could be that there is not enough feed going into the child's stomach, or there's too fast a feed and because of which the child is not getting gratified, or the feed is very slow and the child is getting tired. So there are many aspects as far as the feed goes. Second is of course the psychological angle. So the child wants to be cuddled, wants to be pampered, wants to be be having that attention and feeling of security. So when maybe there is some deficiency in that, then this act may occur. Now up to 1.5 years of age, till the time the milk teeth are just 50% of the milk teeth are there in the mouth. So till this point of time, if the habit goes away, it's a absolutely normal phenomenon. You do not need to worry anything about it. Okay, but this age between 1.5 to 3 to 3.5 years of age, by then all the milk teeth have erupted in the mouth. And if this habit persists, should you be concerned? Slightly. So what can you do something about it? Voice modulation. Okay, so your child has to be reminded again and again and again that this is not a very socially acceptable act. It is not a hygienic act because the dirt in the nails from the nail bed, so all that might go into the stomach, give you infections. So so nothing should be going into the mouth which is unhygienic. This has to be reminded to the child. Secondly, also look into the psychological aspect of it. Does the child getting the sufficient attention he or she needs? Many times, there are parents who are single and they have to work and manage the house. They're not able to give that much time. Many times the children are left in the care of their grandparents, but sometimes they're left in the care of their maids too. So whether they are giving that much attention, whether the child wants more attention from the parents, is there anything else that the child wants, that has to be, through trial and error, has to be found out. So by the age of 3.5 years, if the child weans away from this habit, stops this habit, any changes that your fingers have brought in the mouth, your thumb, any other digit which is inserted, is bringing about some changes, then you do not need to worry. It is self-correcting, it is self-limiting, so rest assured. But because the bone is very soft at this age, now it rearranges. But between 3.5 to 6 years of age, if this habit persists, then should you be concerned? Yes. So degree of concern now is increasing, because this habit is not supposed to enter into this age group. This is uncharted territory. So now what you will do? Apart from the voice modulation, apart from the psychological aspect of improvement, some minor corrective interception is required. So what is that? So this is very commonly used. This is a bitter solution, okay, which is available like this, like a nail polish. So it's a type of nail polish only. So this is how you take it and apply it onto the finger liberally, okay, all around the finger. If child puts the finger in the mouth, doesn't like it, it's very bitter. Sometimes the children place 2 fingers like this inside. So then you need to apply on both these fingers as well. So this is one technique. I know that parents would not like to give such bitter things to the child, but something needs to be done. So the second technique is this, that is bandage. So you can basically just bandages for your child like this, okay. So the whole idea with this is that we do not want to give a very enjoyable feeling to the child while he is sucking his thumb, okay. So we do not want to give that gratification, and it is solely for this reason that we are doing this, okay. The third and the more conservative option at a lower age group, between say 2 to 3.5 years, while sleeping, is you could apply some gloves or mittens, okay, over the fingers, so that when they insert that in the mouth, they don't get that gratification, okay. So this is what you need to do between 3.5 to 6 years of age. And now if this thumb sucking habit persists beyond the age of 6 years, then it is a matter of definite concern, because at this time there is an exchange between the milk teeth and the permanent teeth happening. The bone in that area, in the upper jaw and the lower jaw, is relatively soft, pliable, and if there is a continuous thumb sucking force that is applied to the jaw, then some definite changes will occur. When we insert the thumb in the mouth and we start sucking, at that time the cheeks go inward. They narrow the jaw and push the teeth forward, the upper teeth, and the lower teeth are pushed backwards. So because of which there is definite malocclusion changes happening in the jaw at this point of time, and it is time now for you to take your child now to your dentist, get it properly checked, get it evaluated by an orthodontist, where you will convey the duration, the frequency and the intensity of the habit to your orthodontist, and then he will formulate a treatment plan which will include some reminder appliances which will be put in the mouth by the patient himself or herself. And at this age, generally above 6 years of age, when the child is in the first standard, they are more compliant at this age to follow the instructions, and they need to wear it regularly. And when this appliance is placed in the mouth, the feeling of gratification while sucking is not there, and that is the whole purpose of these appliances. So that for a particular time period will be given to your child, and if there are any different malocclusions which are there in the mouth now because of this habit, after the habit has been stopped, has to be corrected with a comprehensive orthodontic treatment. So this is all about a child having a thumb sucking habit and what can be done about it. Thank you.